What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Low Sis Reacts. I'm Tamash. This is Tim.
This is Ring.
And today we're on How to Get Away with Murder. This is season 5, episode 10. Don't go dark on me.
Yeah.
So we are still in the wake of Nate murdering
Ron,
and the kids are paranoid because they're like, they don't know what's going on. Like they're just trying to speculate. They're not, Bonnie and them are not saying what happened. They just know that there was blood on Bonnie's leg and they know somebody was murdered. I hate that they brought Connor and Oliver into it because them two, they're nervous birds.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, yeah, I don't remember any of the minor details.
I'm dead.
I didn't even know that happened.
Well, it has been almost 2 weeks, but
this is why I think it shows.
But that you gotta recap, so I don't think you gotta worry too much about that. But yeah, and then it was Gabriel and Annalise had a conversation about Sam betraying them, and it was pretty much a flashback episode to what happened after Annalise lost the baby what Sam was doing. He wanted to go see his other son with Vivian, and Vivian had an agreement that Sam never come anywhere around him, and yeah, so it was dealing with all of that. But yeah, let's see where they go from here. Full and early reactions are available on Patreon. It's melting and the blood is all
We all have the choice to stay mired in our own pain and mess, or we can try mending the broken pieces inside ourselves.
Maybe he's already turned us into the police.
I hear you talking. We all feel like there's something inside us that's missing, and if only we could. But looking within is hard. It means seeing not only the good parts of ourselves, but the bad.
She's like, what did you witness? Yeah.
You've reached Bonnie Winterbottom. Please leave a message.
Only then can we start to heal.
You're gonna be the main suspect the second Miller's identified as missing.
This is my life.
This is Nate's call.
Fine. But as soon as it's out that Miller's MIA, one of you is telling her.
And we'll see.
Annalise?
Do I sound like Eve? Why don't you bring over your Gabriel file? Eve would like to say hi too. You ready to talk? To yell? Let me get dressed.
She said, you know what, if you're gonna yell, let me at least look good while I'm getting yelled at.
That's why I was worried about you. Oh, so you hacked Sam's email because you were worrying about me. Why didn't you tell me? I thought I did what was best for you. I was wrong, so I'm here to make it right.
It was a ring. I left it on him. The purchase that big. We'll get noticed. I'd rather hear from me than the feds. I'm sorry.
He brought this on himself.
Oh.
Asher saw you with him.
Gotta get another person involved.
Hey. Gang, look who it is.
Look, I had to leave to talk to Professor Keating. Sam Keating's my father. Look, I know I should have told you all.
But you didn't.
I just want to know what happened to him. That's why I came to Middleton. That's why I'm here right now. See what you guys can tell me.
We ain't got our story straight, so you're gonna have to come back in 24 hours.
She told me Wes killed him. She even played that voicemail he left her.
And you know everything.
You don't think he was covering for someone? You think he did this alone?
Yes, because he did.
I know this is hard, but this is my dad we're talking about.
Yeah, Dad, you never knew. Meanwhile, Wes was someone that I loved. Until I realized he was hiding the worst part of himself from me.
Gotta throw a pinch of the truth in there with the lie.
You should go. I've seen what Connor can do when he's angry. I'd leave it if I were you.
Right, you don't.
I feel like their reactions make him more suspicious. They're too defensive.
I'm sorry.
Back.
Might need to borrow some fresh underwear.
Oh.
He's so annoying.
Laura played the hell out of that one, though.
Annalise and I are handling Gabriel, okay? I just need Sweeto's help finding dirt on his
That
mom.
was a
That's
good
all I'm
crack.
saying. I need blackmail, just like we've got on all you.
That was funny.
He can just hack into it if you don't give him access.
She's right.
Right.
I was by the church. You were both far away. And then, what's going on?
What I'm about to tell
You
you.
didn't see me with Miller. I didn't.
Come on, man.
You saw Bonnie.
I need to know what's going on.
No.
You don't want to know.
Right.
I'm not lying to whoever you want me to lie to unless you tell me the truth.
Come on, man.
I mean, shoot, we got dirt on him. But, I mean...
This is Miller ordering the warden to kill Nate's dad.
No, that's Miller ordered the inquest.
It was his cover.
I don't think Ron did
But
it.
she has to tell herself that, or she will go crazy.
I know, but I don't think he did it.
Yeah.
Miller won't be coming back to work tomorrow because you were the last person who saw him.
This is your turn to help him.
That's right.
The protocol will require the investigation division to open a missing persons case immediately. The forensics team will sweep Miller's office for evidence, and they'll put out an APB in his car. It will turn up nothing.
Why?
Just focus on your part.
Right. You don't need to know too much about me.
You in there, pigs?
Ron's missing.
But it was good that he brought him coffee.
They'll send a team to the office within hours. They'll
Yeah,
want to speak to
Winterbottom.
the last person he called.
Ms. Winterbottom, Special Agent Telesko.
We had a fight on Saturday, and we broke up.
You two were seeing each other?
Yes, for a few months.
Be clear, the last time you spoke to him was Saturday night.
Yes. Hey.
This is the last time you two spoke.
Well, maybe it was Sunday morning. It was the middle of the night. He called me to apologize. Are you sure this isn't a mistake?
Playing it off.
You're alive.
Oh.
Wasn't sure when you weren't answering your phone.
Eve Rothwell. I'm an old friend.
Emmett Crawford.
He's my boss.
I'm happy to see you're putting your giant salary to good use.
What's going on?
Served for a deposition this morning. Misconduct allegations. Are you okay?
Yeah, you know how it is having company.
Yeah, long night, long day, too much company.
What do you know about Eve Roth?
Tell me if you think she's up to something.
Annalise is always up to something.
Exactly.
That doesn't mean it's something bad, usually.
No, that's not what I sensed was going on.
Well, maybe you should recruit her then and bring me. We can do it together.
Yeah, so you know nothing. That's what you're telling me.
Yep.
Officer
That's
Wagner
the-
fired one
Yeah.
shot at Mr. Leahy,
Oh.
striking his frontal skull.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, he just went up through it.
I don't think he... Oh, he needs cover for his hands. He's like, I'm gonna have to catch this charge real quick.
You want to tell us what that was all about?
Just tell me why I'm meeting with the FBI for beating the guy up.
No, just a guy. The prison guard who shot your father.
Beatdown seems like a pretty easy way to get off. I agree. Someone ordered those guards to kill my pops. Miller tried to find out who. Now you're telling me the guy's missing.
That is a good story.
You really think that's a coincidence?
Come on, Nate. Damn. They're playing this off very good so far. I'm trying to see
You know, I
what
was,
the hiccup is.
Did you ever,
You're looking too nervous. You need to go sit
No,
down
he
somewhere.
wanted to wait for the upgrade.
I'm dead.
No reason. But you know what? I think you should get him that upgrade anyway. That's how much I believe he's coming back, that we just
Talking
keep the
too
faith.
much.
Right.
Miller's cell phone battery was busted.
What?
So what if that's why he was on the payphone? Not to be shady, because his phone was actually dead.
Asher,
Because Nate is wrong.
She's like, I gotta believe this.
you don't want to believe he was a bad guy. I don't want to believe it either, but we were wrong about him, especially me. Stop making me feel worse than I already do.
Look, where the drama's really gonna come in, because I don't think he did it. And when they find that out, they're gonna go off on each other. And she already been unstable this season, so if it come out, she's gonna lose her mind. I don't know what she's gonna do.
Seth, you have a minute?
It's rough for everyone.
This is the
Here's the thing I don't
therapist or
know.
whatever.
Ron and I were together.
No, I think he's the one that's
No, I
temporarily
really knew.
filling
I
in.
don't want them to. I don't want to cause trouble. Monitoring the prison for your corruption case.
You know I can't talk about that.
Ron told me you have a wiretap on site.
Bonnie.
I just want to listen to that one call. Here's the date.
Vivian's been clean a few years.
I wanna
She
know.
works part-time at a rehab center.
It'll be bad.
Everything. We'll need proof that Vivian supplied the oxy. Easy. Frank bribed someone to say Vivian was their dealer. So now we're lying to Gabriel as well as bribing drug addicts. He loves his mother, right? Use that. Not to scare him, but to convince him to protect her.
Hey,
Let's talk.
who is he?
Your mother's ex.
I don't.
This is a threat. I keep my mouth shut about Sam. Otherwise,
You get my mom charged with
That's
murder?
not what I'm saying. Police, if I wanted to hurt you or her. Instead, here I am giving it to you. And if I can find this out in a day, imagine what else someone else could find if they really wanted her to suffer. We both want to protect her, Gabriel. Just help me to do that. can handle it. Oh, this can't be. My point has come sooner. Not to introduce you to our hot friends. I don't want hot, I want nice. They can be both.
They always do that. Y'all gotta
Just keep
stop.
your eyes open, that's all.
I gotta stop that cheating now. They could have made it work in another life.
Mr. Maddox, this is Agent Telesco with the FBI. I have a few questions about a voicemail you left for T.A. Ronald Miller.
Uh-oh.
They found out who you called me back.
Please call us back as soon as possible so we can...
He was working with Ron. What was Ron?
You don't know who gave you this.
I'm not getting the connection there. What Gabriel and Ron have?
Dinner's ready. No one's hungry? Because I can't tell this pad time all by myself.
You really didn't know?
No idea.
Why not? Look,
Right, you were really
you could have said, yeah, I knew earlier.
It's all over the news.
You gotta tell her. I'm here now.
Come after the next. That's on her door.
This is Warden Sykes returning Mrs. Jeffrey's call.
T.A. Miller's disappearance is a particular concern, considering the fact that his predecessor, District Attorney...
You want to tell them?
What?
Bonnie needed to see you ASAP. You were acting weird at the office.
That doesn't mean anything.
She had blood on her
Kevin
leg
said
at
share
the
with
wedding.
class. Now.
Why?
You're not a good
Bonnie
liar.
had Christopher at the wedding. I couldn't find him. Tell us the truth. Was this Bonnie?
I'd say you need to go talk to them.
Me.
Officer at my wedding?
Lying in my face. Saying I was wrong. And I lost. Started swinging. It's like I wasn't there.
The governor's gonna come after the both of us even harder now.
No. Because it was the governor who killed Miller.
That's what he set up. Her
She got Miller
warden.
to help her take out my pops. Then she took him out to keep him from squealing.
And at least, like, I don't know how to spin that.
It's a good plan.
In theory, but
right in theory.
we need proof.
Jeff, hey, Ron Miller here.
Recognize the number.
Yeah, my phone died. Listen, I'm calling to thank you for handling the Nate Leahy senior transfer.
It's not a problem.
Well, still, I just wanted to say thanks.
Yeah, we'll take care of it. No problem.
Yeah, thanks so much, Jeff.
Good night.
Night.
I knew it. I knew it. And now Bonnie about to be mentally distraught because she finished him off.
Right. He could have survived that, for real. He was bleeding.
They could have saved him, but Nate would have got some charges for hurting him. But Bonnie could have used the power of love to smooth a little bit of it over.
But they did not have to kill him.
They didn't. Nate lost.
He would have got in
it.
trouble, yes. Cool, whatever.
I mean, he attacked an innocent man. I
Right.
mean, you
It's
can't
the
do
consequences
that.
of your own actions, sir.
And you shouldn't be doing stuff without proof. But this is also my issue when people go telling other people stuff without proof. Now,
Without the full story.
especially people who are emotionally, what's the word I'm looking for? They
Challenged at
are,
the moment.
yeah, they're just like at a very heightened sense, and very sensitive right now because something traumatic happened to them and they're in grief. So, because it wasn't Michaela that told him that? I can't remember. Was it Michaela that told Nate, I think I saw...
Yeah, it was, I think.
Right. And so, I think he's... See, it's all Nate's fault because he should never attack the man.
Right.
Nate's actions are Nate's actions.
It wasn't Michaela's fault because
but-
she didn't say go attack them.
But again, this is why we need to mind our business and not make assumptions. And I get she was just sharing a theory. And that's what they do. That's what they're used to bouncing theories off each other. But she shouldn't have went to him first. But it's not good. So now we got Annalise involved in that. She need to help Emmett.
Really, they did not need to kill him now. They
No.
really didn't. He would have got like what? Lost his job, probation.
You know, if Bonnie could have talked to him, you know, he might have helped lessen the charges. But yeah, they didn't need to kill him. But
yeah.
Bonnie was like in a moment where it's like, fuck, I need to help Nate because she was believing it. Like, I think part of her thought believed it too. And then she's like, fuck. I have to believe it.
She was mad at him, so.
Yeah, then Asher just came in casting doubt, and then she was like, oh shit, I need to know. Like, I need to know. Like, that's the anxiety, though. That's what I'm saying. I know their anxiety is shot. Like, I need to know. Like, it's beyond me what I believe. I want to know. And then I just found out he didn't do it. That was not what that call was about. It probably was the governor all along, but that's a whole nother battle, and she got a lot of resources. But he was a good guy.
It wasn't him.
No, and I didn't. That's what I kept saying. I'm like, I don't get bad vibes from Ron. He seemed like a genuine good person.
Right, he went to take her and her sister to see her sister, like what, a couple hours away.
Yeah, but now they did reveal that Ron is somehow connected to Gabriel. That we need to know.
Yeah.
So I don't know how. And he was like, "Shit, they found me out." So he was. he obviously was trying to hide who he was. But why did he recruit Ron? And why was Ron helping him? And what was Ron trying to take down Annalise? Because maybe that's something that, maybe it helped. Not for the exact reason, but maybe he was trying to. Because he always seemed. Remember, he kept saying, "I feel like I'm in a relationship with you." Me and Annalise, and I don't know if he liked Annalise, and he might have took over Denver's case, because remember, he replaced Denver, and everybody at that office really liked Denver, even though he was a motherfucker. But maybe he was secretly investigating Annalise, and then found out about the Gabriel thing and used Gabriel to try to elicit information to get the case reopened.
Yeah, possibly.
And then now the whole thing about Annalise trying to adopt Wes got out, and now they can weaponize that against her. And I'll say so far Nate's cover up is good, but there's always the unforeseen things. And I'm glad Michaela figured it out, because Asher's a terrible liar and he just don't know how to sit the fuck down. But
right, like, come on, bro. How are you gonna say you didn't know and you were there?
Yeah. So it's just like he that's a whole other thing. But I want them all to know. I need everybody to be on the same page, because they keeping secrets, it doesn't work. They all work better as a cohesive unit. And the fact that y'all were the majority there, you know what I mean, is easier if y'all all have one story versus this person know, this person know a little bit, this person know a little bit more, and then y'all got different stories, and then y'all getting questioned off guard, and then y'all say something contradicting to what their lie is, and then now everybody's a liar, and everybody under investigation, and then they reopening cases, and it's like, okay, you know what? It gets way too out of control. You see just how quickly on the TV they was like, oh, yep, this connected to Denver, who connected to Jorge, and it just start connecting all the shit that they've been involved in all this time. And it's like, that's what be stressing them out, when they think everything is buried and done and settled, and then next thing you know,
Denver's face pop up.
Yeah, everything is thrown in their face. Like, everything. I think so far everything that they've done has been brought up, from Rebecca to Sam to Sinclair to Denver. And so it's just like, yeah, and then Jorge. So it's like all of that has been brought up. And I realized too, I thought about this the other week, we never got a definitive answer to what Laurel did with her mama.
Yeah, we didn't.
They kind of just glossed over that. And I'm like, we in a whole new season, almost done with that season. We still don't know what happened to Laurel's mama. She just had those cuts, and we just kind of let that go. But I never forgot. I might not have been taking physical notes, but they in here. I was like, I don't know what happened with that, but I'm sure it's going to come up at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, this show's good at throwing curveballs. So, how they going to connect all these different threads is going to be the fun part. Yeah, I don't know. We're always wrong, so it's always a little bit more, the plot is a little bit more thicker than we're ready for, so. But I'm enjoying it. The show has been good all the way through for me. I've loved it. And in the beginning of this season, I really loved who all of them were becoming. Michaela had some, she's a little rough around the edge. She had some work to do, but I really did like and enjoy seeing them happy, especially Annalise. And I hate that they're throwing all of this on her, because she was in a really good spot. And her taking that governor deal was like, Annalise, you just got everything you needed. And then, of course, they killed Nate Leahy Sr., so that put a wrench in Annalise's plans, because now she's so off the beaten path. Like, she's about to go one by one and help all these people, which I knew we were never going to have time for her to do all that. But it's just like she's being stretched thin now. I'm helping Nate. I'm trying to help Emmett to keep that job. I'm fighting the governor, and I'm trying to process all these cases for the Supreme Court case that I just fought. Like, she has so much going on now, and because she, you know, she made one decision, it had all these ripple effects, and it's just it's insane. And then yeah, her past gets brought up, and this kid here is just like, and then Eve came back. I know her head be just spinning, and then y'all wonder why the lady drink. Like, drinking is the least of her goddamn problems. Like, really, she gotta drink to cope with all the bullshit because it's so much all the time. So y'all stress that lady out. And I do appreciate that all the characters, especially Frank, have been like, no, leave Annalise alone, leave Annalise alone. She's been through enough. Like, y'all stressing this lady out. But it's just like everything always connects back to Annalise. We need Annalise help. She's the one who handles it, who fixes it. She's good at that. But it's just like, everybody like,
the builder.
Damn, I hate to ask you, but yeah. And they know too, she about to come asking questions. So she wasn't going to sit down no way. No. So, but yeah, that's all I got for this one. Very good episode. I'm eager to see more. This is a very bingeable show, but we're gonna take our time to get through this. But anything you want to add? All right, well, that all being said, thank you guys for watching. Of course, you want to hear what you guys thought.
Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. And we'll see you guys for more How to Get Away with Murder.